Hello everybody and welcome to our course of the book of Prabhuji, Kundalini Yoga, The Power is in You. This is the book and is the material that we're using for this class and all the classes that we have in this course that we're doing about this beautiful path of the Kundalini Yoga. Today we're having the opportunity to share and to deepen into the topic of the Marmas. The translation of this word is vital points. And as their translation says, these are pranic vortices that are located in different parts around our body. First, I would like to give a small introduction because today we are starting the second chapter of the book. And our previous class, we finalized the first chapter. And we can see how we are progressively deepening into the path itself of the Kundalini Yoga and deepening into the terms that we need to understand in order to have a better view, a better understanding of what this path is about. So we see that in the second chapter, we actually begin with the chakras. The name of the chapter is Chakras, Marmas, and Granthis. But because the second section of the book, we are going to be having one class for each chakra where we're going to get to know what are these chakras about, and we're going to be delving into each chakra. Then we're not going to speak about the chakras now, but we're going to leave the chakras for the second section of the book. We're going to continue in this first section. We have 5 chapters. This is the second chapter. So we're going to begin with the Marmas. And in the first paragraph of this chapter, we see that it says that in order to understand more what is the path of the Kundalini Yoga, it's a must to understand what are the chakras, Marmas, and Granthis. So today we're going to speak about these Marmas, vital points. We have 107 vital points. From these 107, we have 57 that are the most significant ones. And we're going to be enumerating, we're going to be sharing about some of them during this class. So what's happening with the Marmas? What's happening with the Marmas is that they are intersections of nadis. Remember, we had our class about the nadis where we explained that these are the conductors, the channels of the vital energy. So they represent a very important topic in the developing and in the Kundalini Yoga itself. Because imagine that one of these vital points, as its name say, one of these intersections of the nadis are cut. Then that means that the flow of the prana will be obstructed in those different points around our body. So it represents, it's dangerous, and it represents a harm in ourselves, remembering that our astral body, all these things that we're speaking about are located in our astral body, in the sheath of the pranamaya kosha, the sheath of vital energy. So we need to remember that it's connected with our physical body. It's connecting it, so we are going to see the expression of these obstructions in our physical body. And obviously, specifically in our sadhana, in our practice, in the Kundalini Yoga, then we are also going to feel these different obstructions. Because we want to understand what is the benefit of the study of the Marmas, the study of all the terms and theories that we are talking about and sharing during this course. And we see that this knowledge is obviously helping us, benefiting us to understand more our body, where are these vital points located, and what we actually want to reach is this balance throughout our body. We want to reach this expansion of the prana, like we will see in our next few classes, and especially in the classes that we're going to have about the sadhana of this path, is the fact that we want to be able to accumulate this prana, this vital energy, in order to open the Sushumna Nadi, in order to open the chakras, and in order to awaken the Kundalini. So what happens when these marmas are actually flowing and there is no obstructions? What happens is that this is incentivizing, and it's helping the nadis that are associated with them. And as I said, we also use them in our practices. We see that, for example, these marmas are used in the Ayurvedic medicine. What they're doing is that they are applying different type of massages, pressure, and also heat, in order to treat the organs that are associated with these vital points, and also diseases that are associated when you treat these vital points. The literal translation of marma is a point that can kill, or if we take the root, will be death, because these points are also used in different martial arts. But in this class and in the path of the Kundalini Yoga, we are referring to them as their healing purposes. And obviously we are kind of creating a map throughout our body, and the knowledge of these marmas, of these vital points, where are they located, it's going to allow us to use it, as I previously said, in our practice. And I think we can continue by saying that it's very important to always remember that we are dealing with a very sophisticated system. This system needs to be followed by the guidance of a spiritual master. I mentioned a couple of times how it's very important to respect all the stages that this path is offering us, and for this we need to have the guidance of a spiritual master, and also to remember that we are preparing ourselves as instruments, and we are sending this invitation to the divine, but the divine is the one that decides if to accept the invitation or not. We cannot manipulate the divine with these practices. So it's not that we are learning about the marmas and starting to follow certain practice in this path in order that this will create a specific result, enlightenment, the realization of myself. But we are preparing this instrument as a receptacle of the truth, as we see in the book. And then the divine is the one that decides if to, as I said, accept this invitation with all the practices that we are doing. So I felt that it's very important to do this reminder, and to understand also that many times we want to have to produce certain type of results, but these results are, or these symptoms are a result of our internal condition. Remember that we spoke about these terms in our first class, like what's the meaning of inward, of elevation, of going downward, degradation, what we mean when we use this type of terms. So certain behaviors and certain things that we would like to accomplish in our meditation and in our practice are just a symptom of our internal state, our level of consciousness, and these are going to be expressed in our behavior, but they are actually a symptom of our surrender, of our renunciation to certain attachments, of our purity, of our cleanliness, obviously not only physical but internally and mentally. So all these things are just an expression of our level of consciousness, of our internal maturity. So I think we can continue by starting to enumerate all of these marmas. We are going to be starting from the head, then we continue with the neck, we're going to continue with the back, our chest, and we're going to finalize sharing about the marmas that are located in our inferior extremities and then our upper extremities. So if we begin with the marmas located in the head, I remember that one of the marmas that I shared in our introductory class, just for us to get to know it, was the Adipati, that is located here in the crown. This marma is related to the migraines or headaches. It's also related to the loss of memory, and the weakness is treated in this marma. Another marma that we have is the Simanta, that is located a little bit more towards our face. So it will be located more here in the cranial suture. This marma is going to be related to the amnesia, to the headaches also. It's going to be here, we're going to be able to treat the epilepsy and also convulsions. If we continue with another marma that we have in the head is the Anya. Remember that we have this chakra here also. It's in between our eyebrows. This marma, it's going to be related with the loss of the sense of smell. We have it here. And also it's going to be related with this pituitary gland, that it's this gland that is related to many hormones, to the production of many hormones in our body. Another marma that is located in the head is the Avarta. The Avarta is located above and at the end of the eyebrows. It's here. And in this marma, we are going to be treating the posture of the body, and also the sinusitis. We are going to be able to treat it in this marma. So we're understanding that each point, it's located in a specific part of our body, and then it's going to be treating a disease, or it's also going to be related to a specific organ of the body. What we're going to do is that we're going to be also showing images of these marmas, so we have a better visualization, we have a better understanding of where they are located. So we're going to continue with the marmas in the head. We also have the Shanka. The Shanka is located in the temples, between the eyebrows and the ears. In this marma, colon problems, headaches, amnesia, and dizziness are treated. The Ukshepa, it's located above the Shanka, and it's directly connected to the colon. The Marma Vidura is found below the ears, and here the ears are stimulated. The Pana, it's located on the sides of the nose. In this marma, flu symptoms and stress release treatments take place. The last one that we're going to mention in the head is the Shringataka. This one is located in the palate, under the nose, and in the chin. In this marma, the nervous system is stimulated to alleviate headaches and dizziness. Continuing with the marmas that are located in the neck, we have the Kriya Karika that is located at the base of the neck. And here the stress can be alleviated. Also, we have the Manta that is located in the side of the neck. This one is related with the paralysis and also with the difficulty of expression. So for example, if we remember our class that we had about the different type of pranas, remember that we spoke about the Udana, that it was located here in our neck area. And here we also spoke that this prana was related to the energy. Like when we're feeling sad or depressed, we can focus in this area in order to rise our energy and feel better. So we see, for example, how this marma that it's also located in the side of the neck, it's going to be related to the difficulty of expressing. Like here we have our vocal cords. So we are seeing this connection of this knowledge and how we can use it in our practice for our benefit. Another marma that is located in the neck is the manja. It's more like on the side of the throat, so it's lower than the manta. The manja is going to be related to the thyroid hormone. What happened is that this marma is related to the regulation of the rhythm of the whole organism. So we're going to be able to treat here problems related with the thyroid. Now we're going to continue mentioning more marmas in the neck. One is the Shiramatrika. This one is located above the throat, and this marma is related to blood circulation in the head. And the last one we're going to mention in the neck is the Nila, which is located in the throat. And this marma influences the regulation of rhythm of the body, so it's similar to the manja. We are going to continue with the marmas located in the back. We have the Amsha. This one is located above the shoulder blade and between the trapezius muscle and the clavicle. In this marma, the Vishuddha chakra is stimulated. We have the Amsha Palaka. This one is located on the shoulder blades. And here we treat the shoulder pain, and we can also stimulate the Anahata chakra. The Parshva Sandhi, it's found above the Nitamba marma. This marma regulates the blood circulation. Another marma located on the back is the Nitamba. It's located on above the buttocks. And in this marma, the blood cells are going to be produced. It's related with the production of the blood cells. Then a little bit more up, like above the Nitamba, we have the Kukundara. This one is located on the side of the coccyx. And what it's going to do is that it's going to be related to the reproductive organs, and also the Swadhisthana chakra can be stimulated in these two marmas that are located on the side of the coccyx. I will show the image so you see the exact location. Then we can continue with the Katika Taruna. This one, it's even upper than the Nitamba and the Kundara, and this one it's going to be related with the muscle stiffness and the muscular tension that sometimes we have on the legs. Let's speak about and mention a few of the marmas that are located on the chest area. So in this area we have the Hridaya, exactly here in the center of our thorax, in the solar plexus. Here, problems with the heart are treated. We also have the Stanarohita. The Stanarohita is above the chest. And this one is going to be related with the inflammation and the obstruction of the breast. Then we have the apalapa that it's located in the middle of our armpits. This one is also going to be related with the inflammation of the breast. And we also have the apastamba that it's located a little bit lower than our clavicles, under our clavicles. And this one is going to be related with the parasympathetic system, nervous system, and the sympathetic nervous system also. And also it's going to be treating problems with our respiratory system, and also problems if we have, for example, asthma. In the abdomen, we have the navi, which is located in the area of the navel. Here, indigestions are treated, and also if we have the intestines are stimulated, and also if we have any problems with diarrhea, constipation, and also indigestion are going to be treated in this marma that it's located around the navel, the navi. We also have the basti, which is located more in the pubic area. This one is going to be related with the prostate or problems that we have in our reproductive organs. In the abdomen area, we also have the guda, which is more in the area of the perineum. And here we're going to be able to treat hemorrhoids, constipations, and diarrhea also. Now we're going to continue with the marmas located in the lower extremities. We have the tala hridaya. This one is located in the center of the soles of the feet. This marma stimulates the lungs, and problems with blood circulation in the hands and feet are also treated here. The kurcha, it's located in the instep. This marma influences our sight, and also we can treat here the foot pain. The kishipra marma is located in the upper part of the feet between the big toe and the second toe. In this marma is going to be related with the heart. Gulpa is located below the ankle. In this marma, nervousness and stress are treated. The kucha shira is located below the ankle. In this marma, muscular spasms are controlled. We also have the bitapa, which is located below the groin. This marma is related to abdominal, muscular tensions, and also hernias. The lohitaksha, it's located in the center of the groin, and in this marma, circulatory problems of the feet are treated. Another marmas in the lower extremities are the indrabasti. This marma is located in the calf muscles, and it's going to be related with digestive problems. So digestive problems are going to be treated in this marma. Then we also have the janu, which is located behind the knees. This one is going to be related with our liver. If we go a little bit up, we're going to have above the joints of our knees, we are going to have the ani, and this one we can treat the muscle stiffness. And then if we continue going up, we're going to have the urvi, which is located in the middle of our thighs, and here we're going to be able to treat the muscular tension, and also if we have circulatory problems. The marmas located in the upper extremities, we have the tala hridaya. Also, you can see that we have the same names. Some of the names are going to repeat also here in the upper extremities. They are similar to the ones in the lower extremities. So starting with the tala hridaya, we have that this one is located in the center of the palm, and this marma is associated with lung stimulation. The kishipra is located between the index finger and the thumb, and this marma is associated with heart stimulation. The kucha shira is located in the lower part of the wrist, and here we're going to be able to control the muscular spasms. The Mani Bandha is located also in the wrist area, and in this marma, tension and stress is alleviated. The Indra Basti, it's located midway up of the arm. In this marma, intestinal and digestive problems are treated. And the Lokitaksha, it's located in the middle of the armpit. This marma is related to the circulation in the lower extremities. The last three that we're going to mention in the upper extremities are the Kurpara. I remember that I also share this marma in our introductory class, so we had a better idea of what are the marmas. This one is located here in the elbow, on the elbow, and it's going to be related with our liver. Then we have also here the Ani, which is also in the joint of the elbow, and it's going to be more related with muscular stiffness and tension of the muscles. Then we have in the midway of our arm, we have the Urvi. This one, as the one that is located in the lower extremities, is also going to be related to the circulatory problems and also muscle tension. So these are the marmas that we get to know during this class of the vital points. And as we've been seeing, like we were able to see how they were connected, related, or associated to certain parts of our body. And they were also showing us what were the disease that we were able to treat. As I said, the Ayurvedic medicine, it's applying pressure, heat, and different type of massages in order to treat these organs and to treat these diseases that are associated with these different vital points. And we can also understand more how we can use this knowledge in our practice of the Kundalini Yoga when we're having certain obstructions. And as I said, in the Hatha Yoga, if I didn't mention yet, is also benefiting the elongation of the marmas. So we can practice different asanas in order also to receive the benefit of the elongation of the marmas, the influencing in this circulation of the prana throughout our body and creating this expansion of the vital energy in our body. So now we can understand more how we are taking all this knowledge and using it in this amazing path. So this is everything for today. We are going to be speaking in our next class about the granthis, these nuts that are helping us in our childhood in the retroprogressive path. So this is what we're going to be speaking in our next class. And as always, I want to thank everybody for the time that you are dedicating here to listen to these classes of this path of the Kundalini Yoga. Thank you very much for joining us today. Jai Prabhuji.